All right, guys, I know, you've probably seen the signs already. You've already had appointments with your future counselors, advisors, and teachers, and you've seen the commercials all over the television. It's time to get back to school. And honestly, I used to love this time of the year because I would go out with my mom and she would, help me pick out some nice looking threads for myself so that I'm looking my very best for the school year. And honestly, I want to do the same thing for you. Not necessarily take you out to shopping, but give you some essentials that I know every single guy can use during the school year so that he himself is looking his very best. All in today's video, coming up. Welcome back to HP Fashion. If you're new, my name is Zach Foss, and today we're going over 10 back-to-school essentials that every single guy needs for 2019, starting with number 1, and that is a good quality backpack. When I think back in high school and college, I think I was more of the messenger bag and computer bag sort of guy. And there's no need for that because that's more of a professional sort of vibe, but we're in school, so we don't need to really try that hard, so a backpack would be the perfect way to go. My number 1 recommendation to you is to go for something that's very simple and not something that's, too big, Not something that you're gonna be looking like you're gonna go fight in the army. But I would recommend that you do choose between 2 styles of backpacks, either a canvas one or an all leather one. Canvas for more of the streetwear sort of vibe, if you're that type of person who wears his clothing more casually, or if you want to go with leather, you're going to be more of that professional sort of person. You like to take an extra step in your style so that you're looking your very best. Number 2, hoodies. I know, right? Hoodies are a first for this channel, but I think it's just because I've been watching a little too much Alex Costa, and I have been really let's just say my eye has been really turned towards the streetwear sort of vibe. So yes, hoodies are an important essential for going back to school. And I remember rocking a hoodie a lot during my early high school years because honestly, it's one of the best things you can wear when you're in class, because teachers, for some reason, they like to keep their classes cold, and it's very uncomfortable when you're trying to focus on work. So a hoodie is going to be your best friend. You just want to make sure you're not that type of guy who's just wearing a hoodie 24/7, and make sure that you are nailing the fit, because if you're wearing a hoodie that's too vague on you, you're gonna be looking like you're stuck in the 90s, trying to come up, be a rapper from Detroit. And one last thing about the hoodie before we move on: if you have a girlfriend, make sure that you hide this from her, or put your foot down and tell her that she cannot have it, or just buy 2, because I guarantee you she will try to steal it. That's an absolute fact. Like how the sky is blue, girlfriends likes to steal their boyfriend's hoodies. I have no idea why that is. Number 3, some sort of school spirit attire. I know for me, I bought a couple of school spirit shirts because I thought it was nothing wrong with, showing a little school's pride and a little school spirit, along with your friends, because there's nothing wrong with, taking pride in about what school you're going to. If it's your school, it's where all your friends are, it's where you're most comfortable, why not show that off and show that you're proud to be in the place that you're in? And honestly, it's one of the most fun things that you can do for yourselves, especially if you're going to like a football game or like a pep rally and you and your friends, you're dressed up in your school attire and you're looking like you're representing your school. You're gonna have the best time of your life, I guarantee you. My number 1 recommendation to you though, don't go crazy with it. We all know those people who are just all about that school spirit, and don't be one of those guys. Just maybe buy 1 or 2 t-shirts, maybe a baseball cap, but just leave it at that. Number 4, a Henley. Henleys are definitely in, guys. A lot of guys are starting to buy them, and it's perfect for the school seasons because you can go with just about a wide variety with Henleys. You can go short sleeve or long sleeve, and honestly, they're more built for the people who pay attention to themselves physically. So you've been hitting the gym, these shirts are perfect for you. You're going to be showing off your gains nice and well because they're more structured at the top and slimming at the sides. So it's going to show off that nice physique that you have been working on all summer long. Number 5, an Oxford button-down shirt. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be rolling your eyes, kind of throwing your heads back at this time, but you never, ever know when you might need to dress it up, whether it's for a really important dance like homecoming, or if you might have a really, really important presentation that you might need to present to your class. You might need to dress it up just a little bit. A Oxford shirt is the perfect way to go because you can always unbutton maybe 1 or 2 buttons right here on the side to still look very professional, and you don't always always have to wear it with the sleeves all the way down. You can always roll it up to have a nice business casual sort of vibe, but just make sure that you are always prepared to look your very best when the time calls for it. Now, with all these great options I've been giving you all throughout the video, what's going to help you stand out and have a step above your friends, enemies, and the rest of your classmates at school? That's going to be a watch. A watch, as you guys know, is my favorite accessory for men. It helps you look a little bit more of a classic guy and helps you look a little more responsible, reliable, and honestly, it puts a good first impression with the rest of your teachers and the people that you need to have a good first impression on. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, you know, why do you need a watch when you have a cell phone? Your cell phone tells the time. Trust me, you're going to be looking a lot more classier when you have a watch. And Vincero, as you guys know, is my #1 brand I would recommend to you guys, especially if you're on a budget but you want a good looking watch. They have partnered up with us for today's video to give you guys some great options. As you guys know, I love Vincero. You see me talk about them a lot on this channel. They can provide some great quality watches at an amazing price. This right here is my latest one that I have. It's actually my favorite one. It's from their little marble collection that they have going on. It has a brown strap and all matte black casing, and at the center it has like a black and white marble center face on it. It looks very nice. One of my favorite ones, and I have tons of other options that I have in my arsenal, and I plan on buying many more in the near future to show off for you guys here on the channel. But if you guys want to go check them out, I have the website linked in the description below, also with the discount code ZACH20 to get you 20% off your purchase and get you a great and amazing deal on an amazing watch. Maybe it's something that you convinced your mom and dad to probably get you, especially in that clearance section, so they're well underneath $100. And they don't just stop at watches, they make some amazing sunglasses, and they just dropped a new line of wallets which look amazing. I plan on getting mine very soon. Guys, go check out Vincero. You have nothing to lose. I guarantee you'll love the watches that they provide. And don't forget to use that discount code to get you 20% off your purchase so that you can have a great, amazing watch at such an affordable price. But let's move on. #7, dark wash jeans. Now, while the rest of your school is wearing, you know, distressed light wash denim, you know, just looking, that has like a bunch of holes in them, or if they are wearing black jeans, they, you know, look like they're very, you know, worn out towards the legs and everything. You don't want to do that. You don't look like everyone else. So you want to have a little bit more classy, a little more professional vibe to yourself. And honestly, dark wash jeans are the best way to go, especially if they're non-distressed and they have a perfect dark wash to them, because they go with just about any outfit that you have. The #1 thing you need to pay attention to though is make sure you're nailing the fit. And if you don't necessarily have the best luck when it comes to buying off the rack, you can always spend an extra $10-15 to go get them tailored. Ask your dad where he go gets his clothes tailored and go take them there and get them tailored towards you and you specifically. I guarantee you a nice, perfectly fitting dark wash jeans, you're going to be looking your very best and a step above everyone else. Just like the Oxford shirt I mentioned earlier in the video, you might want to step it up from time to time and invest in #8, and that's going to be some chinos. Chinos are the perfect step above jeans just because they're not so formal like how you will find some trousers with a suit, but at the same time, they're that perfect step above jeans in terms of formality. And you can always dress them down in case you need to, and you don't want to be all super stuffy and professional all day long, but if you need to, you know, have something perfectly paired with that Oxford shirt and you don't want to wear your jeans, chinos are the perfect way to go. You can always dress them up or dress them down just so that you have that versatility there. #9, classic sneakers. Now, I know a lot of guys can be wearing a lot of hyped up shoes at school. They're gonna be wearing some crazy looking Jordans, Nikes, Balenciagas, Gucci, or Yeezys. And I want you to step away from that crowd and go for something that's a little bit more classic, timeless, and won't be breaking the bank, especially for your parents. But instead, go for something like these. These are some all-stars that I have been having for a while now. Converse are one of the perfect ways to go. They go with just about any outfit, especially a casual outfit that you have in your wardrobe, and they will not look bad. And honestly, they're one of those shoes that where if you wear them, you know, wear them out a little bit, they look a little bit worn. They honestly look a little bit better than when you buy them brand new. I have no idea why, they just do. Or if you don't want to go with Converse, there's always a lot of classic ideas to go for. My second recommendation is go for something that's all white, because again, it's very clean looking, very classic, timeless, and again, you don't have to break the bank. While we're on the subject of footwear and standing out from the crowd, I want you to invest in number 10, and that's going to be some boots. Now, I know a lot of you guys are scared to wear boots. You know, you're not very much of a boot guy. I wasn't either, but I guarantee you, once you try it, you're not going to be wanting to go back. It's going to be hard going back to your other shoes, trust me. But just pick up some boots and just try them out at least. You know, try out some nice looking Chelsea boots, some Chukka boots, and I guarantee you, you're going to be looking your very best. Boots are that perfect combination of being professional and at the same time looking like a complete badass. And you're going to, of course, stand out above the rest. You're going to be, you know, looking very different from your friends, because while they're rocking, you know, their Jordans, or even going with my professional opinion with some Converse, you're going to be looking very dapper at the same time, very much like a bad boy, and that girl is definitely going to notice, and she's going to be more attracted towards you. If you guys made it this far to the end of the video, first of all, thank you so much. And as a thank you, I'm gonna give you a bonus tip. Make sure you have an emergency grooming kit. This is something that you can keep either in your car or in your locker, but just make sure we all know what we deal with as far as grooming goes. You know, whether you sweat a lot, you know, you might, you know, develop some BO all throughout the day, or you might, you know, run into that girl, you might need to fix up yourself just real quick. Make sure you have an emergency grooming kit somewhere accessible at hand so that you're always looking your best all throughout the day. You don't have to keep, you know, your entire bathroom in it, but just make sure you have some things in there, like some, you know, nail clippers, you know, a comb, hairbrush, some mints, you know, some lip balm, something to help you look your very best. Make sure you're staying on top of your game all throughout the day. Trust me, if I had something like this during high school and college, I would have avoided a lot of embarrassing moments, you know, during that time, and probably had some more successes with girls, but I'm not really worried about that now. But I want to make sure that you're looking your very best. And that's all I got for you today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out Vincero. I have their website linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. Pick out an amazing watch so that you're looking your very best for this school year. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of fashion and grooming inspiration on there, and I hope you guys will really enjoy it. So follow me at Mr. HB Fashion. And if you're new here and you like this video, consider subscribing to the channel and help us build the HB community. Our next goal is to up to 500 subscribers, or I'm trying to hit that as soon as possible. So if you hit that subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.